Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are out here fishing in beautiful Pennsylvania. It is me and my son. Let's get into it. The creek we're fishing today was supposed to have been stocked yesterday. We have definitely come across a hole like where my son is at that is loaded with fish. There's a massive one in there, probably about 24 inches or so. Hopefully he can get on that. But I don't know how things are where you live and where you fish. But here in Pennsylvania, the stocking is very sparse. They used to do a lot of float stocking, which meant you could pretty much walk up and down a creek and catch fish anywhere during, in the areas where they said that they stocked. Now it is pretty much very specific holes and they just dump tons of buckets in. So if you don't know where the fish are, you can spend all day in a stocked area and not catch anything. Not even see a fish. So the creek that I'm at right now is one that I fish maybe once or twice a year. I know only a very small section of it. All right, we got this cool little spot here. Let's see if we can catch some fish. I'm gonna put on some power bait, some chartreuse. I can see fish down here in the water swimming around. See what we can do. Not a very good cast. Try to get underneath that bridge better. There are a bunch of chubs in here cruising around. I think they're breeding or spawning rather. My son caught one and it had all the bumps on its head, which I think that's the indicator. There we go. That's the cast I'm looking for. Oh wow, some massive trout just swam out. There is some big fish in here. Oh yeah, there's one swimming around right by my feet. That is probably a good 16, 17 inches. I don't think it's a whopper, but it's definitely a keeper. All right, let's see if we can get him over here and get him in a net. All right, that is the first fish of the day. Let's get him on the stringer and keep fishing. All right, got another one here. Again, doesn't feel like anything crazy. It's not. It's maybe like a 10-incher or so. Let's try to get it in. Oh no, it's not even 10 inches. This sucker's really small. We're just gonna flip him, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, about 10 inches or so. Not bad. We'll get them on the stringer, keep fishing. So both fish that I've caught so far, both swallowed the bait. So they are pretty much swallowing this right down to their butts. So that tells me the power bait is the ticket today. We don't typically use power bait very much, but this year fishing has been really tough. And power bait always seems to work. Here we go. Little native trout. Oh, rainbow. I'll take it. Not the giant, but he'll do. Oh no. Yeah, he swam under a stick though. Yeah, he's got me tangled pretty good. I'm probably gonna spook a bunch of them here. There we go. Yeah, that was an ordeal. Yeah, that might have just spooked like every fish in the hole, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there he is. Oh, this feels like a decent fish. Pretty run-of-the-mill. All right, pretty little rainbow. Nice little fish. We'll get him on the stringer and get back in there. Feels like I have this guy caught weird. No. All right. Got ourselves a... Whoa! Slippy bugger. Got ourselves another nice rainbow. Probably about 11 inches. Let's get them on the stringer and get back to fishing. We got one more for our limit. Also, if you haven't taken notice, we're at this beautiful covered bridge. Pennsylvania's got a lot of these out here in Amish country. It's worth the trip to check them out. I seen my line going before I felt the hit. All right. That is another little rainbow. He's probably about 10 inches. That is number 5. That's my limit for the day. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming along today on our fishing adventure. Today's been like most of the days that we've had so far this year. The fishing's been pretty tough. It's very grindy. You're not going out and catching your limit in like no time. Today we wound up having to use a wide variety of baits. Caught a couple on Powerbait. Actually, I think 3 on Powerbait and 2 on mice tails. So even though these fish are just stocked in here, they already seem to be pretty finicky and don't want to bite. But thanks for sticking around, and have a great day.